Just a quick disclaimer. This video is entirely educational. What I'm showing is simply an example, not any kind of financial guidance. Everyone's outcomes vary, so take it as a reference to learn from. When I first got into crypto, I had zero plan. I was just glued to headlines and dumping cash into whatever looked hot. For a while, it felt like I'd stumbled onto a winning streak. The balance kept rising. Then a brutal drop erased it all overnight. That shook me. I had no repeatable system. I nearly ignored a stupidly simple routine I later discovered. But making it a daily practice flipped everything. Discipline beat impulsive moves. I turned off the noise, and I stuck with the process. That habit brought consistent results. I'll guide you through the full method, step by step. But before diving straight into the system, there's one obstacle you need to keep in mind. It's the exact point where most beginners trip up. I remember booting up Pump Fund for the first time, thinking it couldn't get any easier. The layout looked so clean and smooth it gave me false confidence, like I had everything under control. But as I dug deeper, little problems started popping up beneath the surface. They weren't obvious at first, but those small snags can build up fast if you're not ready for them. So before moving forward, let's clear those out to keep everything running tight and trouble-free. Fire up Photon and set the filter to Pump Fund. Instantly, your screen fills with an endless wave of tokens. It's like watching rush hour traffic blur past. New ones appear non-stop, one after another, barely giving you time to process what you're seeing. Everything updates live. No pauses, no buffer, just pure motion. 1 second of hesitation, and you've missed your shot. This phase demands sharp attention and quick reflexes. Speed here means everything. Now switch your filter to Radium CPMM, and you'll notice the whole tempo shift right away. The chaos fades, replaced by a steady, organized flow. Tokens appear one by one at a rhythm you can actually follow, and the charts start to make sense. Clean liquidity, balanced volume, and consistent market caps. This is the zone where the more experienced traders hang out. Stay close, because I'll show you exactly how to identify the setups worth your attention. When I first thought about making my own token, it felt like some untouchable mission. The type of thing reserved for veteran coders buried in screens all day. I figured I'd spend weeks stuck in code, juggling smart contracts and replaying YouTube tutorials that never quite worked. Honestly, I expected it to take forever, or cost a small fortune to hire someone else. Then I stumbled onto Moontool, and everything flipped on its head. No coding, no headaches, just plug in your info, tweak a few settings, and your token goes live instantly. If you've ever created a basic online account, you're already good to go. Since then, I've launched several tokens, and what once looked like a brick wall turned out to be a simple open door. The first thing you'll need for your token is a proper logo. That's basically your project's face. It's the first thing people notice, and what makes them stop scrolling long enough to check it out. I usually design mine in Canva since it's beginner-friendly, but still makes everything look sleek and professional. You can base the vibe on whatever inspires you, from your favorite show to whatever's trending right now. I recently watched the Demon Slayer movie, and my favorite character is definitely Tanjiro, so I'm going to base my token on him. Once you've uploaded the image, set it to 128 by 128 pixels. Pause and inspect it closely. If anything looks a little fuzzy, off-center, or stretched, tidy those bits up until the image looks sharp and balanced. Those tiny fixes go a long way toward making your token look legit. When you're satisfied, save the final file and move on. Go ahead and open Moontool, then connect it with your Phantom wallet. The process takes just a couple of seconds. On the main creation page, set the token name to Tanjiro and the symbol to DS. The description box isn't required, so feel free to leave it blank. After that, upload your logo from Canva, confirm it's clean and centered, and press Next to proceed. Forget about adjusting decimals or setting up the total supply. Moontool takes care of those details on its own. The system runs it all in the background, saving you from dealing with any coding or manual input. When it's done, click Next to move forward. Once the verification window appears, it'll show a 0.1 Solana request. Don't worry, it's optional. I always decline it and move on by pressing Next. Keeps things quick and simple. If you already have a small audience or a page dedicated to your project, this is the perfect spot to share those links. It makes it easier for newcomers to find you and stay updated. If you haven't created anything yet, no worries. Radium doesn't make it mandatory. Just click Skip and keep going. At this stage, you'll see a 0.3 Solana fee. It acts like a safety lock that permanently protects your token. It turns off the freeze, mint, and update permissions for good, meaning no one can alter the contract later. This adds credibility and trust to your project. Once that's confirmed, hit Launch My Token Now to wrap it up. Pause for a moment. This step is key. Your wallet will pop up asking for confirmation, so go ahead and press Confirm. If you see a couple of extra prompts afterward, that's totally normal. They're standard security checks. Once approved, your token goes live right away and becomes permanently locked on the blockchain. Now it's time to handle liquidity. Jump into Radium and build a new pool from the start. Everything's laid out clearly, so even newcomers can breeze through the setup without confusion. Head into the user token section and paste your contract address with precision. One wrong character and it won't connect. Enter DS as the symbol and Tanjiro as the token name. Then hit Add User Token to register it correctly. Once that's in place, it's time to set up liquidity. Out of your 1 billion total supply, I usually pair around 900 million with Solana. It helps keep trading smooth and gives your token a strong push from the start. This is the moment to decide how much Solana to link with your token. I personally use the max option and keep 0.2 Solana aside just for gas fees. It saves you from getting stuck during later approvals. After that, choose your trade fee. I like setting mine at 2%. It strikes a nice balance between steady volume and sustainable liquidity growth. Adjust it however it fits your plan. This is the last stretch. Click Initialize Liquidity Pool, and your wallet will prompt you to confirm the transaction. Approve it and let it process for a few seconds. Once it's complete, your token goes public on the Solana blockchain, fully active and ready for trading right away. Fire up Photon again and confirm that the Radium filter is turned on. That way, the feed will only show freshly launched tokens. Scroll through slowly, and once your token pops up, that's your green light that it's live and officially tradable. Time to pull up your token on the charts. Grab its contract address from Moontool. Head over to Dex Screener, select any token, and replace that token's address in the URL with yours. Your token's graph should appear. Expect some bot activity at first, but once the line trends upward, it's showing real engagement. Keep tracking it. I've got a final pointer for you. During this phase, you need to monitor liquidity and market cap carefully. Even seemingly minor movements from investors can sway your token's results, so it's important to stay precise and deliberate. This step is always essential for establishing a solid foundation and guiding the project's overall direction. When everything is properly aligned and accounted for, we'll continue to the next section. It's reward time. Head into Radium and confirm your wallet is hooked up. Tap Connect at the top if it isn't. In the Liquidity tab, go to Liquidity Position and hit minus. That's the quickest way to pull your tokens out of the liquidity pool. Slide it all the way to 100% to pull out your entire stake. Take a look at the Solana total below. That's what you'll get. Hit Remove Liquidity, approve with your wallet, and you're finished. Radium handles the rest automatically. If speed is your goal, this method delivers results quickly. Most tokens built like this show rapid growth, and ours hit that same wave. Getting positioned early, or launching your own, can boost your progress even more. Acting fast helps you ride the move. Waiting too long usually doesn't. And just a reminder, I'm not partnered with Moontool, Photon, or Radium. This is strictly educational. You'll find every link in the description and pinned comment.